Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and I have a brand new commentary guide for you. Today we're going to be doing Twitch in the jungle with Electrocute. Electrocute is probably the second best Keystone you can take on Twitch jungle. The best one is most likely Press the Attack. Overall though, I do prefer Electrocute if the enemy team doesn't have a proper tank. Press the Attack is really good at shredding tanks and stuff like that. Electrocute gives you a little bit more burst damage. I'm going to take red buff. Immediately go mid lane to gank. They never expect it, especially in lower elo. Just run out to him, start auto attacking with red buff, keep hitting him, and then finish him off with my E. You want to get off as many auto attacks as possible before you E, since your E has more range than your autos. Also, it does more damage the more stacks you have. I'm going to try to help Gnar push in this wave a little bit. I'm going to try not to take the CS since I got the kill. I'm just going to try to get it low for him to take. Now Lee Sin will miss those minions, so he's going to be missing out on extra gold and experience. I'm going to take the Scuttle to get some vision against Rek'Sai since he can counter jungle me pretty hard. Move on to my blue buff. Getting level 3 on Twitch is really important after you've done your level 2 gank with red buff. Your W makes it a lot easier since it's such a powerful slow. Lee Sin is pushing up again, so I figured I might as well gank. I'm going to go invisible and go all the way around. If I can manage to get behind him, this will be a really easy gank. I'm going to throw down my W, auto attack him with the red buff on. Do my best to stay on him. He does flash and gets away. I should have flashed with him when he did it, and I probably would have gotten the kill with one more auto attack and then E. It's kind of unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to be moving that quickly since I had red buff on him. I thought his move speed would be a little bit slower. Right now I'm being a little bit greedy. I'm overstaying. The enemy Lee Sin is also really overstaying. I think he's just trying to bait me. It's not like he can solo me anyways. I'm just getting him low and he's staying. Rek'Sai comes in on me. I immediately flashed the wall before his tunnel has ended yet, so he was still traveling. Flashed the wall before it ended. That way he can't flash with me. If Rek'Sai had gotten onto me, I definitely would have died there. So I just need to get myself out of that situation. Always go for Saber on Twitch. That extra true damage and damage reduction that you get from it really helps you in 1v1 situations. Always go for your Blood Razor first before you go for your Hurricane or anything like that. I typically do go for Hurricane second item on Twitch. It's overall going to really buff your clears and give you a lot more damage. I saw Rek'Sai was bot lane, that's why I went into his top jungle. Normally, if you don't see the enemy jungler, then you don't want to invade them with Twitch because most junglers can 1v1 you. Now, Lee Sin was going in on Gnar. I'm just going to push him off. The Rek'Sai kind of spazzes out and jumps in. I don't know if that was on purpose, but he got himself killed 100%. Got an amazing amount of gold. Gnar tards out as well and chases down Lee Sin under turret, even though Gnar didn't have anything left or that much HP. Lee Sin's being greedy and still staying. I think he's just trying to bait me once again. It's whatever though. He's not going to get much of this CS since he's playing like a complete pussy. And he's honestly just really frustrating me. I wish he would just die, and that way I could go back into my jungle or take his turret. I'm going to have to back off here. I don't want him to Q2 me and get off one auto, otherwise I will die. I should have enough gold to get my Blood Razor at this point, or at least be very close to it. Not quite. I can't quite get it. Yeah, I'm about 120, 150 gold off. Not too big of a deal. I'm going to go back in my jungle, get my red buff, and at this point, there's not a whole lot for me to gank. Lee Sin's still staying under turret. I do see Rek'Sai, so I'm going to get off a few autos onto him. Also know his red buff is coming up since he didn't have it last fight or this fight, so it should be pretty free. Kill him with my ultimate on. Keep moving in between autos to apply more damage. Also to get closer to him with my red buff on. We do kill him. I'm going to move on to his red buff. He just spawned in. I figured he was going to come over here and try to get his red buff. Apparently he doesn't. I was just going to wait in the bush. Rek'Sai can't see you if you're not moving, so I was just going to wait, kill him when he went to his raptors, and that would have been the end of it. But he actually ends up going top, which is why I rotate over here mid. Now Lee Sin is a little below half health, I believe. And I figured we might be able to kill him, but this Lee Sin is super slippery, man. He keeps jumping and stuff every time I try to gank him. We are getting off a lot of damage onto his turret, so it's not that big of a deal. Rek'Sai is still top, so is Tryndamere. I'm not too worried about staying here. It is fairly safe. I believe Tryndamere is backing now, and I can still see Rek'Sai top. If we can get this first turret gold, that will be a massive gold swing in our favor. I do have 3 kills now and a first turret gold under my belt. I'm going to start snowballing like crazy. If you can't get at least 1 kill on Twitch before the 10-minute mark, you're probably not going to win the game because Twitch really needs to snowball to get his first 2 items very, very badly because his clears will suffer and his ganks just won't have that extra punch. Now, I do have my Blood Razor and I am going for an Infinity Edge because I want some more damage. The enemy team is fairly squishy and overall, Infinity Edge is going to help me out a lot more than Hurricane right now at this moment. Lee Sin shoves it into mid. Whenever your enemy laner isn't in lane and the enemy minions are crashing into it, as a jungler, especially Twitch, try to pick those up because your clears are slow and you really need that extra gold. I'm invisible. I'm just going to work my way around Lee Sin. I don't want to mess with him. He could really fuck me up. I want to get to this low health Tryndamere who's pushing onto my turret. I'm going to get up to him, hit him with my slow, keep moving, shooting, moving, shooting, moving, shooting. He only gets off one auto before I kill him, which is great. Very cheap gold for me, and I'm going to push out this wave. Tryndamere is still dead for a while, so he's definitely going to miss out on those minions dying under his turret. I see Rek'Sai mid. I go into the jungle behind. I need to play this smart. If I just pop out now, I'm going to have to use my flash properly. I flash away from the Xayah, get off another auto attack onto Rek'Sai, and finish the kill. Xayah is fairly far behind, so she doesn't do too much damage to me. Good ult by the Caitlyn. Overall, a fairly solid skirmish. I'm getting that much more gold under my belt, and I can pick up my Infinity Edge here pretty soon. Since Rek'Sai's dead, once again, going to go into his jungle, take a camp. Bard starts to post me off, and Dragon is up. I move my way over here, and we pick up another objective. My ultimate is down, so I don't want to do anything too crazy, but if someone is out by themselves, I want to push them off because I really do want this red buff. If I could get this red buff, it'll help me with my ultimate when it comes up, and we can easily win the next fight. The enemies come in really hard onto us. I get the smite off on the red, kill the Rek'Sai. He stays on me. I'm going to stay a little bit out of her vision. I want someone else to engage on her because I'm a little bit too low on HP. Here, great stun by Xerath. I throw W auto attack, staying at the tip of my range and securing the kill with my E. Overall, really well played by Xerath. Great stun. And well played by Gnar as well. We did just kill Rek'Sai, so I feel comfortable taking his camps. Plus, I'm really far ahead, gonna drag this away. Gnar does go down by the Rek'Sai, so I know 100% that Tryndamere is secluded by himself. I just don't want to let him auto attack me too much. Throw my W, stay off to the side of him. I probably should have gotten further behind him. I guess I was just afraid he was gonna go in onto me really hard. I don't quite get the kill, but I do blow his ultimate, so I guess you could say it's worth, because Tryndamere without his ultimate is a lot more useless than Twitch without his ultimate. Gonna come down here. He does go all the way back. Bard and Lee Sin and the Rek'Sai are over here. I should have backed off sooner. I was stupid, ran up to the wall. Rek'Sai got off a good tunnel and knock up, and I do die from it. There was really no point of me being there. I didn't have my front line with me. I also didn't have my ultimate. Therefore, me being there was just wasting my own time and putting my own life in jeopardy. I was just hoping the enemies would have done something incredibly stupid. Now, the reason why I did go for Infinity Edge over Hurricane is because the enemy team is very squishy and I want more one-shot power. If they were tankier and had a stronger front line, I would have gone for Hurricane. That way I could have killed their front line all at once. But since I'm going to be doing a lot of assassin moves, that's why I went for the Infinity right after my Blood Razor. Going to come up behind, pick off the Xayah really quickly with my Infinity and Ultimate. Right after I kill her, I'm going to reactivate my Q since it resets off of kills and assists. Turn on to the Bard, auto attack, move, reactivate Q again for the movement speed. Throw down W in between me and Tryndamere. I should have turned around sooner, but I didn't. I let him walk pretty far away from me before I reacted. Activate E. Don't quite get him, but I'm going to keep chasing onto the Lee Sin. Flash, auto attack, move. Use my Q once again, but Tryndamere's already made too much of a distance on me. I'm not quite going to be able to get him, even though I do try to get him with the W auto attack E. He does dash out just in time. We do win that fight though. Only Ezreal died and we got 3 kills. I killed the Bard, the Lee Sin, and the Xayah. Now we can just start whittling down this turret. I do have red buff. As long as I don't let Rek'Sai knock me up, I'll be 100% okay. I am going to go ahead and back off though since we no longer have any minions. Plus, I have enough gold to get my Hurricane. Whenever you're playing against a squishy team, go Blood Razor into your boots, i.e. then Hurricane. If you're playing against a tanky team, go Blood Razor, Hurricane, i.e. Xayah's out of position. I'm just going to W behind her, auto attack E, smite. Did loads of damage to her. I felt like I didn't need to ult since I was already so close to her. Turn on to the Rek'Sai, start blowing him up as well. I do still have my ultimate. I feel like Bard just really deserved it, so I'm just going to go ahead and shred him super fast. I do use my ultimate. You could say it was a bit of a waste. I just wanted to make sure he died and didn't flash away or do anything sneaky, because Bard can be very slippery to kill sometimes. Keep moving on to the next turret and inhibitor. Since we do have minions, we might as well stay and get off as much as possible. The dragon is up and we don't have minions anymore, so we're going to come over here and take it. There's no point for me to go farm a camp while the dragon's up and the enemies can't contest it. They were still stuck in their base. Lee Sin's mid, and I know if I wait for him to use his Q, I can kill him. Now that he doesn't have his Q, he's missing out on about half of his damage and he can't ult combo me. I'm going to just auto attack and keep kiting back. He does his best to try to get me, even uses his ignite. And that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed and you want to support the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.